Hey folks, it's Dustin. Welcome back for another video. This one's called How to Block Pages Using a Robots.txt file. First of all, what is Robots.txt? It's a file used by webmasters to give instructions to web robots, an example, Google spiders, about their site. In our case, which pages to block Google from crawling and indexing. This text file, robots.txt, lives on the root domain of your site. You're going to upload it to your public_HTML folder via an FTP program. If you upload it correctly, you can reach it by going to yourdomain.com/robots.txt. Anyone who has a robots.txt file, this is where it will exist. Why would we use such a thing? Well, it's actually pretty handy. We're going to use it to block Google from crawling particular areas on your site. This means they will not crawl and therefore index these files or folders. It's similar to no index, no follow, but it's different from no index follow. Now remember, no index, no follow means, hey, don't index this page in your search engine and do not follow the content of the page. Just don't even look at it. But no index follow is different. We like to use that on pages like category pages on WordPress-based websites. Now remember, category pages are typically made up of entirely duplicate content. So that creates duplicate content issues on our site. So we like to use the no index follow, where we tell Google, hey, don't index our category page, but yes, go ahead and let the spiders crawl the content on the page. It allows those spiders to crawl through the content, go through the links, and find other pages on our sites that we actually do want them to see. It's very handy in helping get the right kind of pages indexed. Now, with the robots.txt file, we're only going to include folders and files that are difficult to block by using another method, an example, a plugin or a meta tag. Only use it if you don't want spiders anywhere near those files or folders, right? Because we're telling them, hey, don't index and don't even look at it. Just skip it altogether. It's great for files and folders to block, like WordPress admin areas, backend areas, private folders, PDFs, sometimes image folders, and strange little folders that shouldn't be in the index. Now, how are we going to use this thing? Well, it looks a little funky. This is what it looks like. Let me pull up my legend for you so you understand what this means. First of all, user agent and then the star like this means this applies to all web robots, not just Google. And disallow means don't visit this file or folder. So when you see disallow /WordPress wp-admin, that means don't visit the admin page. Okay, it's just going to skip over it entirely. Disallow /filename.pdf. Now, obviously, file name is just a placeholder. That could be anything, any name of a PDF that you don't want the web robots to look at. You would say disallow /filename.pdf. And the same goes for membership folders. You know, maybe you have a membership where you charge people access to. You don't want that to be visible in search engines, so you're not going to allow the spiders to look at that content. And the same would go for downloads. You know, downloads might be products that you're selling online, information-based products, or any other kind of downloads that you don't want the web robots to visit. We would just disallow them from that folder entirely. Okay, so it kind of makes sense after you look at it from that angle. Now, let's recap this thing. First of all, we're only using the robots.txt file on files and folders we don't want the spiders to go near. These files and folders are difficult to block by using other methods like Yoast.SEO plugin or meta tags. And this one's a big one. The robots.txt file should not be all-encompassing, as this tells people a lot about your site. Now remember, in the beginning I told you when you upload the robots.txt file, it'll be on the root domain there, /robots.txt. You can go to any website that you're aware of and look at their robots file. And that robots file is going to sort of give you information about that site, or at least as much information as the web owner wants to reveal to people and robots. And, you know, scrapers and black hatters and the more unscrupulous kinds might get some bad ideas when they start to see the structure of your site and pages on your site that you don't want other people to look at. That sort of tips them off as to how your site works. And you don't really want to give away too much information. So you really should only include the most difficult files and folders to block in your robots file. And as always, check your site after uploading the robots.txt file. Maybe you do something funky and you change things and the site doesn't work correctly after you upload it. Obviously, you want to know that right away. So check your work when you're done. Okay, folks, another short and sweet one, but I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you on the next video.